Good morning, students. In this topic, we have done the distance formula and the application of distance formula all we completed. Now we will do the different part, that is a very interesting part we will do here. This is the part number 6. Look here. Here we will do the first of all the notes we will do for this exercise 7.2 exercise, and then we will do the question. So these notes are very important. Look here, first note is, look here A and B points are given to you. A and B points are given to you, and AB is a line segment, and the coordinates of A is x1 y1, coordinate of B is x2 y2. We have to find the M point, and M is here midpoint. Okay, so look here, if A is x1 y1, B is x2 y2 is a line segment joining 2 points. This is AB is a line segment joining 2 points. Then midpoint of AB is M, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So it is a very simple that x1 x2 you will add, x1 and x2 you will add and divide by 2, and y1 and y2 you will add and divide by 2. You will get the midpoints. Very simple. Next formula is on the section formula. Look here, section formula means this point P is not in middle. You can see this is a shift on one side, means here this A point is given to you x1 y1, B point is given to you x2 y2, and this P point is xy, which divide this line segment AB in M ratio n. So we will understand this. The coordinate of the point P xy, which divides the line segment joining the points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 internally in the ratio M ratio n, then P xy will be equal to P M x2 plus N x1 upon M plus N, and M y2 plus N y1 upon M plus N. So look here, what is how we get this formula? First you understand. Look here, this M you will multiply by x2, so you get M x2, and then you multiply N x1. Okay, so you get N x1. You will add and divide M plus N. Similarly for y also, you will multiply M into y2 plus N into y1 upon M plus N. So this is the coordinate of this point P. Now if you compare, you will write x equal to M x2 plus N x1 upon M plus N, and y is M y2 plus N y1 upon M plus N. So this is a very important formula, and this formula is called a section formula. Look here, sometime in question you will be given to you that the point on x-axis. The point on x-axis means you can suppose the point on x-axis is P. P point is x comma 0, where this you can see the y coordinate is what is? Y coordinate is 0. So point on x-axis means you will take y coordinate is 0. Okay, and point on the y-axis means P 0 comma y. This you can see here x coordinate is 0. So this is a very important concept that we can use. Next is you can see this fourth point is that AB is a line segment, and PQ you can see here that AP equal to PQ equal to QB. These three parts are equal, means this PQ divide this line segment in 3 equal part. The 3 equal parts means this is called a trisect or trisections. Then P divide AB in 1 ratio 2. You can see this P will AB in 1 ratio 2, and this Q divide AB, this Q will divide AB in a 2 ratio 1. Q divide this is in 2 ratio 1. So this is a very important concept. This is very important questions we will have on this concept. Now the concept, the notes number 5. Look here, ABCD is a parallelogram. Then midpoint of AC will be P, and you can see in diagram that midpoint of DB is also P. So here midpoint of AC and midpoint of DB will be equal. Look here, if you have square, rectangle, rhombus, these are first parallelogram, then they have the square and rectangle and rhombus. So this property you can apply in square, rectangle and rhombus also. Look here, if you this point number 6, if AB is a diameter of a circle, AB is a diameter of circle, then center O is midpoint of AB. Look here, we know that already that O is a midpoint of AB. So here if A and B points are given, you can find the center.